OhShape is a VR rhythm game where you must line up your body with holes that are inside walls. Not only do you have to position yourself correctly, but you also have to do a few other actions. Dots come towards you that must be touched. These can appear in a series of lines, in doubles, and can also demand that you reach low to the ground. Other types of walls appear that must be dodged out of the way of. This can be done by stepping to the side in the real world, or by ducking under them, and the final gameplay element is walls that have circles on. These must be punched, which results in a nice explosion of broken parts. Completing a series of these actions one after another increases your score multiplier. Only messing up one action results in your multiplier resetting, so it's a pretty intense scoring system, which demands each song to be perfected if you want to appear high up on the online leaderboards. All of these walls and dots that come towards you are in time with the beat of the music, so it actually makes you feel like you're dancing, especially when you're doing different poses in very quick succession. Some of the most fun moments that make it feel more like you're dancing is when a series of walls concentrate on making you move only one arm. The walls appear almost like a flipbook here, but your body movements are obviously fluid, which gives you the impression of a dance move. It's very engaging and is so much fun when you're completely lost in the rhythm of a song. Guidance of your body's current position is shown thanks to a shadow that appears on the walls in front of you. Seeing your shadow come towards you on a wall is pretty surreal, especially as you know deep down that the Quest controllers and position of the headset are the only things that are being tracked of here, rather than your full body, and it does an excellent job at mimicking your body's movement. Your legs are obviously not being tracked, but copying the whole positions on the walls for them does help you to keep your balance, mainly during poses that have you ducked down. When you do a pose correctly, you hear a very faint whoosh of wind as the wall passes by. Honestly, it's not very impactful at all, and for a while I was unsure whether or not I was doing the pose correctly or not. A more arcade-like sound to indicate that a pose was successful would have increased the satisfaction of a pose being completed successfully. What the game does express in the right way to the player though, is when the score multiplier increases and when you collide with a wall. When the multiplier goes up a level, the wall in front of you turns green, and when you fail an action, the wall in front of you will turn red. Even with the walls coming towards you very quickly, it's easy to tell when either of these things have happened. Walls are transparent, which allows you to see a few of the upcoming walls behind them. For the most part, you can easily tell what body positions you need to do next, but on some of the faster paced songs, walls appear pretty close together. These will require that you learn the patterns rather than being able to do them instantly on your first playthrough of that song. Luckily, you can turn on a no fail mode so that you can learn the patterns without the pressure of failing. At the end of a song, you are presented with a results screen. How many poses you've done correctly, as well as dots you touched, are displayed here. These are not saved in the song's main menu though, so the challenge of trying to improve upon these two elements is lost. Your actual main score is saved though, and is kept on the online leaderboards, so there is still something to aim towards. Each song comes with an easy, medium and hard mode, and the increase in challenge is great and noticeable. Walls come at you faster, and the poses that appear one after another demand much better reflexes. You can also turn on a small room option, which removes the need to step to the side to go through a hole. It doesn't remove the walls that require you to dodge though, so sidestepping is still present during this modifier. This option can really be seen as an extra difficulty modifier, as you're not asked to move your whole body as much in the real world.
Oh, this is a great opportunity to tell you about my hole-in-the-wall experience.
Absolutely not. We don't want to hear about that.
Oh, what a shame. It was a glorious experience.
One of the best things about this game is the fact that you can download the OhShape level editor on PC and make your own stages. I'm not going to go into detail about how you make your own songs, as this is a review, but I'll leave links to the tutorials in the description of this video. This program gives you access to all the gameplay elements, such as all the different poses, and allows you to freely put them wherever you want during a song. However, there is no automatic placement button, so you do have to do it all on your own. To make a decent stage, it will be a pretty lengthy process. I'm sure people who actually edit music will find this program easier to use, as they're more used to how the flow of music works and will know roughly where to place the walls. But for the rest of us, to make a fun and engaging stage, it will likely consist of a lot of trial and error.
I'm going to create a song where you just stand up straight for an hour.
What would be the point in that?
To test their patience, of course. A bit like this level editor will.
When watching gameplay back of this game, it does seem very basic due to not many gameplay elements included, along with a simplistic colour palette, but this is a great example of how another VR game needs to be played to be fully appreciated. It really is a ton of fun, especially on the medium and hard difficulty settings, as you're required to move around a lot more faster. A lot of work has gone into the series of patterns, and each song does feel different because of the poses it asks from you. The main thing that let me down though is how the game saves your scores. Attempting to get higher on the online leaderboards is alright, but the lack of a grade for each song is missed. I think all rhythm games like this should give you something extra to aim towards, that the developers have set. Trying to achieve an S rank on each stage would have given you a more focused challenge. This is absolutely a party game to share with friends and family too, so the absence of a local leaderboard where people can enter their initials is also greatly missed. Overall though, the gameplay here is very solid and engaging, and the fact that you can create your own stages is very much appreciated, especially considering other certain games like this would prefer to take that privilege away from you. If you like rhythm and dancing games, it's certainly worth checking out. I'm sure you're wondering what main songs come with the game though, so here they are.
Baby, you were born the way. 사랑의 속삭여.
Keep on keeping on, keep on hustling. I'm ready to play now.
DJ, I like the melody. Wanna live good, you gotta work for it. All I want is money.
Mr. Oculus.